Hotel. John Dwyer along with Devon O'Day on this St. Patrick's Month celebration. And if you like authenticity, and we do here in Music City, I didn't realize how much English or Irish history that we have here, and it just keeps on going on and on. This is like a history lesson for me.
Well, I mean, you've got the horse culture. Mm-hmm. You've got all the amazing walking horses and working with all the race horses that came out of Belmead, that area. Irish and horse racing goes together very well. But then the music, country music and bluegrass music, Appalachian music, all had its roots in Ireland. Everybody else wants to claim it, but I'm telling you, the roots, Ireland. And for that, who's going to be on the stage during the Music City Irish Fest on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry? Clare Cunningham.
Debut.
Yes, making her Opry debut.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Clare Cunningham.
It's an honor.
My goodness.
Does
that sound, is that surreal to you?
I know, people keep asking, how do you feel? And I'm like, I feel like I'm in a dream right now, actually. It seems so surreal to even say it, but I'm getting used to it because, just letting it sink in. And very, very, very honored and excited, yeah.
Now, where do you hail from in Ireland?
Yeah, so I come from a very tiny, small rural village called Cullen in County Louth, and that's north of Dublin, south of Belfast. So it's still in Southern Ireland, but it's the last county before you reach the north. So, yeah.
The last county before the north. I love it.
To give you some indication.
It's the northernmost southern county.
I might use that. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
I love it, and it's going to Ireland's very regional. I mean, everybody has a different kind of feel. Like Belfast feels totally different from Dublin. Yeah. And then Western Ireland is a whole different country.
It's kind of
almost.
like you equate it to the states. You know, each county in Ireland is like a different state in the United States of America, in a way. It's not as diverse, but there's certainly, we all different accents, different accolades that we do, different sayings. It's yeah.
And your voyage here, what's your story?
Man, I've lived in the US now for 5 years. I took myself over on the 8th of February 2018, but I left Ireland 17 years ago. So I've been in Europe for quite a bit before coming to the States. So I've slowly progressed my way
You're
over.
Be in Hawaii in 10 years.
Exactly, yeah, part of the plan. And I love it. I love it here. I love the feel, especially in Nashville. I think it's quite similar. Tennessee is very similar to Ireland, actually. Southern hospitality, it's a real thing.
It is a real thing. And, there's something that I discovered in Ireland that I think is really kind of cool, because everybody thinks that pub is a bar, but pub is not a bar. It certainly has a bar, but they called it public house. And that's where people just go to eat and share and talk, and everything's family. Everything's family in Ireland,
and
right?
sing songs, the lock-ins, we call them, and the hours of shut, and then the key turns in the door and everyone sits and we sing, and it's just such a great culture.
So you came here in 2018, and so there's a couple of years in there that are kind of a blur and lost and so forth. Was it creative for you during the pandemic? Was it frustrating? Was it what did you get out of it? What on the other side?
It was the most beautiful time in my life, actually. It was the hardest, and I remember crying because I was meant to play for the first time with the festival, and I remember speaking with Brenda, and we realized that wasn't going to be happening, but it was actually the year I came back to my faith, and the Lord gave me some songs during that pandemic that I can only say were pure gifts, and that have been helping people, because I'm a mental health advocate for the most part of my music along with my culture. And oh my God, I promise you, that was when the Lord taught me that I can write on my own, and the messages that come through from Him should be as they are, untouched. Because sometimes as songwriters you overanalyze things and then the message just gets lost, whereas I've learned just to take what comes out, and that's the spirit. And so it was during the pandemic, on the first lockdown, that I got one of the most prevalent songs that I've had to date, actually. So yeah, it was quite an experience, actually. Yeah.
Well, speaking of, I know that today we were talking before the show how you had an incoming,
Yeah.
a Faith incoming. No, this is the song you're going to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, he won't let me do anything else. I tried to wrestle with him, and this is such a brand new song. I haven't even recorded this one yet, but I had sat and he said, no, you need to do this one. So you get it off the cuff right today. So
I love it. Well, we have the lyrics because
it's so new. I have to
Yeah.
have my own lyrics.
I love it. I love it. Well, would you share it with us today?
I will indeed. And it's called The Best You Can. So I believe all of us have the ability to be better humans, and I think we all can strive to be a little bit of a better person. So yeah, it kind of speaks for itself in a way. So here you go.
Clare
And thank you for
Cunningham.
having me. I am young, but I have aged. Some things they just don't stay the same. But I know at the end of the day, I did the best that I could. Tell those that you love how much they mean. Go travel the world, it's there for the scene. Tomorrow's not promised, the past can't be changed. So live in the moment today. 'Cause we're all here for a few short years. Time waits on no man. Leave no stone unturned and do everything with love and be the best that you can. May the sun never set on an argument. Don't let pride stop you asking for help. Be not afraid to admit you're not right, and always stay humble and kind. 'Cause we're all here for a few short years. Time waits on no man. Leave no stone unturned and do everything with love and be the best that you can. 'Cause we're all here for a few short years. Time waits on no man. Leave no stone unturned and do everything with love and be the best that you can. 'Cause we're all here for a few short years. Time waits on no man. Leave no stone unturned and do everything with love and be the best that you can. And be the best that you can.
That had such a cool harmony part. Do you know how restrained I was like?
I wish you had him because I
Sit
know
your
I know
chair
my
down.
harmony. But
Oh my goodness, I almost couldn't stand it. That's the thing about Irish music, makes you want to sing it.
yeah.
And
yeah.
it just has this feel and it warms you all up from the inside out. And thank you for sharing that. And he was right. We needed that today.
That was fantastic. You have one of the more powerful voices, and I've read some of the reviews, and you've been linked to the sound of some of the biggest names.
I know. I'm so
And
blessed.
when did you know?
I knew from from when I
Cutting
was
teeth?
so small. In fact, I was 3 when somebody asked me what I wanted to be, and I said, I'm going to be a rock star. Like, I knew nothing else. I haven't, it's not that I don't have anything else, but this is just truly my calling.
Well, it
and,
shows.
You know, I just,
Oh, yeah.
it's deep within there, so.
This was a good get. My goodness.
Well, I am
Talent.
so grateful. Now, when you found out you were going to make your Opry debut,
Mm-hmm.
when you called home to let them know, what was the reaction?
You know, it's funny because they were just, thrilled. Because when my parents first came to visit back in 2018, the first thing I did was take them to the Opry.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then last year they got to come and see me stand on the stage to actually get a songwriting award. So it's literally come full circle, and now I get to go on. So they knew how kind of prestigious this was, and you know, and it's a dream. It's been on a...
Were there tears?
Yes.
I go, anything emotional,
Yes.
for Irish people, we cry.
We
all
do,
cry.
we do, yeah. And sometimes it's tears of joy, right?
That's
So,
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
deserved.
Opry.com to
Appreciate it.
get your tickets for that. Clare Cunningham, where can they find you on the web?
Yeah, basically my website has everything you kind of require. So clarecunningham.music.com, and it's the Irish spelling of Clare, which is Clare.
And the night is it not the 17th?
The 18th,
It's
I'm
the
going to
18th.
do.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So,
But I'll be
okay.
in the plaza on the
The-
17th.
the party
I'll
will
be
continue
into- Oh,
into the 18th.
yes, yeah. It's a full weekend. The shenanigans will be had. Yes.
And we're going to continue with some shenanigans. Okay, I've only had 2 sips, I promise.
Whatever. We will be right back.